The empty seat next to us, why we defend it. The air inside the bus is always the same temperature, stale and slightly warm. We settle into the seat, the fabric scratching slightly against our jeans. It's that blue, patterned fabric that smells like dust and old rain. The engine hums beneath the floor, a constant vibration that travels up through our shoes. We lean our head against the cold glass of the window. Outside, the city is just a blur of red tail lights and neon signs, smearing by like oil paint. We are here, but we are also nowhere, just floating between work and home. Before the doors even close, we do the thing. We take our bag, our backpack, our tote, our gym sack, and we place it on the empty seat next to us. We don't slam it down. We place it gently. It sits there, slumped over like a tired friend. We might drape a hand over it or angle our knees slightly toward the aisle. It's a very quiet signal, a tiny lighthouse beam that says, "Please, not this seat. Pick the one behind me. Pick the one across the way." We pretend to look at our phones, but really, we are listening to the footsteps of people getting on, hoping they walk past us. The bus stops at a red light. Silence, except for the air brakes hissing. We unlock our phone. The screen lights up our face. We swipe left, then swipe right. There are no new messages. We open the weather app, stare at the number 12 degrees for 6 seconds, and close it. We look at the zipper on our bag. We pinch the metal tab, pulling it just an inch forward, then an inch back. Zip. Unzip. It's a mindless rhythm. We pick at a loose thread on the strap. We smooth out a wrinkle in our coat. We aren't doing anything, really. We are just existing in the wait, just filling the dead air with tiny movements so we don't have to look up and make eye contact with anyone standing in the aisle. Why do we guard this seat? It's not because we are mean. If an elderly person walked up, we'd move it in a heartbeat. We do it because for 8 hours today, we had to talk, listen, and perform. We had to be a coworker, a boss, or a student. Now, in this transit limbo, we just want a perimeter. The bag isn't just luggage. It's a shield. It buys us a little bubble of air where our shoulders don't have to touch a stranger's arm. It gives us space to breathe without worrying about bumping elbows or smelling someone else's coffee breath. It's the last line of defense for our personal peace. But eventually, the inevitable happens. The bus fills up. We see someone walking down the aisle, scanning for a spot. They stop. They look at our bag. The spell breaks. We sigh just a little bit and lift the heavy bag onto our lap. The weight settles on our knees, warm and clumsy. The stranger sits down. We shrink back into our half of the seat, pulling our elbows in. The ride goes on. We're back in the crowd, but for a few minutes, we had a kingdom of 2 seats, and it was nice.